Well, greetings and welcome to another word from the pastor concerning prayer. I want to begin this week talking about a particular kind of prayer that we're going to call exclamatory prayer. If you read Nehemiah, the book of Nehemiah, chapters 1 and 2, it will give you the context of what we're going to be discussing over the next several weeks. But in Nehemiah chapter 2 and verse 4, Nehemiah said, "So I prayed to the God of heaven." Nehemiah was a man in deep agony. A report had come to him that the remnant of Israel who returned from Babylonian exile were troubled and shamed. The walls of glorious Jerusalem remained broken down and her gates burned with fire. The city that was once, quote, beautiful for situation, the joy of the whole earth, Psalm 48:2, still lay in ruins. Nehemiah was disturbed by this report, and he fasted and he prayed for 4 months. Nehemiah was still in captivity, and he prayed for 4 months, seeking opportunity and means to do something about the deplorable condition of the city of God and the people of God. Nehemiah was the cupbearer to the Medo-Persian king Artaxerxes. He had to appear periodically before the king, and so when he came bearing the king's cup, Artaxerxes immediately saw Nehemiah's countenance was troubled. Now, this was a problem. The Oriental kings required that those who came into their presence be joyful and jubilant, and if they weren't, the king could command their immediate execution. So when the king noticed his depressed countenance, Nehemiah feared for his life. Nehemiah chapter 2, verse 2. However, because of Nehemiah's long time praying, God had already favorably inclined the heart of King Artaxerxes. Remember that Proverbs 21 tells us that the heart of the king is in the hand of the Lord, and like the rivers of water, he turns it wherever he wills. So when Nehemiah told the king of the source of his sadness, the king basically asked Nehemiah what he could do to remedy his sadness. Again, Nehemiah 2:4. And in a stunning instant, Nehemiah realized that God's answer to his prayer was right in front of him. One might think that Nehemiah would stumble all over himself and gush forth with his request for the king's assistance, but not so. In that pregnant moment between the king's questioning offer of assistance and Nehemiah's answer, this holy man of God sent one more blazing exclamatory prayer speeding to the throne of grace. "So I prayed to the God of heaven." It couldn't have been a long prayer, for he must respond quickly to the king's offer of assistance. No, this was a short, concise exclamation prompted by a mixture of fear, surprise, gratitude, and the need for wise words with which to respond to King Artaxerxes. And this short prayer was astonishingly effective. Over the next several weeks, I wish to commend to you this most blessed form of prayer, exclamatory prayer. We will do so by considering the timing of Nehemiah's prayer, the manner of his prayer, and the excellency of his prayer. Thank you again for joining us, and may God bless you.